When it comes to creating a successful nonfiction book, there are all kinds of guidelines. We're about to look at many of them over the next several modules, but there's only one hard and fast rule: don't bore the reader. Following this rule, and many don't, has always been very important. Now, for a number of reasons, it's imperative. I repeat it: don't bore the reader. Remember the transaction taking place here? You're giving the reader advice or knowledge. He or she is giving you money and time. The latter is much more important to most readers. If they're going to give up several hours, they want to be entertained, enthralled even. It's not enough just to inform anymore. People are incredibly busy. Our hyperstimulative society has given almost all of us ADD. Capturing people's attention is incredibly tough, but distressingly for our industry, keeping that attention is tougher still. Younger readers text TLTR, too long to read, if their friends send them even a 4-sentence message. Twitter pushes people to 140-character communications. Heck, Instagram is loved by many because it darn near eliminates words. And trust me, it's not just the younger generation that craves nonstop entertainment. My parents in their 80s have cut way back on their book reading because they are addicted, literally addicted, to Netflix. It's tough out there in book land, so tough. Don't make it impossible. Don't bore the reader. Recognizing the importance of that advice, and most everyone agrees it's key to achieving success, even if they don't always follow it. Why do writers and publishers put the acknowledgments page at the front of their books? Crazy. These things are almost always painful for the readers. I want to give a special thanks to my Aunt Mabel from Lansing. She illustrated the book proposal, and her son Edward also offered encouragement. Are you kidding me? You work 6 to 12 months pouring your heart and soul into a book, and that's what you want to lead with? Little Eddie offering encouragement? We tell authors constantly, this book isn't for you or even for those who helped you. It's for your readers. Engage them quickly, pull them in. Don't launch with Aunt Mabel. And please don't open your book with, I'm so lucky to have had the best editor in the world. Apparently there are 1 million editors all tied for the top spot. Put the acknowledgments page at the back. In the last few years, finally, some smart authors and publishers have started doing this. Daniel Pink, I love this guy, and this book is excellent, by the way. Tim Ferriss, huge seller. Seth Godin, whom we'll talk a lot about going forward, as he really gets book marketing big time. All of them, acknowledgments at the back. It's interesting that they have each developed great personal brands, huge, some of the best in the world of nonfiction. Is it a coincidence that these savvy marketers all put their acknowledgement pages at the back? I think not. These people think of the readers first, a common theme in this course. Interestingly, every major publisher I've spoken for has conceded this argument makes perfect sense, every one, yet many still often have the acknowledgments at the front. Now, of course, there will always be some exceptions to any piece of advice. Jim Collins, in his outstanding book, Good to Great, had to put the acknowledgments at the front, as the companies who had given him access were the backbone to all the content. Makes sense. Plus, on occasion, acknowledging certain people's contribution up front in a prominent way may open doors to corporate sales opportunities and partnerships. More later. But it's rare that those acknowledgments being at the front will be crucial to the deal. You may be thinking about all of this. Who cares? Most people don't read that page anyway. Well, based on all of our testing, that's true. But it's even more reason to put it at the back. Don't open your book with a page so boring you're counting on people not reading it. That's dumb. I must admit, we did get a manuscript once with a great front-of-book acknowledgments page. The author said, I have no one to acknowledge. My wife didn't believe in me or this project. I'm not sure my editor is even competent. In fact, competent probably ends in ANT, and she missed it. Love it. I wanted to keep reading. You may have listened to this first section and said, why does it even matter, Dave? They've already bought the book. Get on to the marketing ideas. This is marketing. Anything, even if it's modest, that makes it more likely readers will enjoy your book is marketing. Your readers are your sales force. They're the ones spreading the word of mouth. They're the ones reviewing you on Amazon and Goodreads. They're the ones suggesting your book for bulk purchases for their association members. Acknowledgments at the back.